Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Dad Reacts video. As ever, joined by my co-host, Martin. How you doing, mate?
Me. All good, bruv. All good, you?
Yeah, good, mate. Good.
The word bruv as well.
Bro, you get it down with the kids, mate.
Am I?
Yeah. How you been, mate? Good?
Yeah, man. Yeah, rocking and rolling. Keeping out of trouble. You?
I suppose we should point out, sorry, just before I respond to that, if you are new to the channel, do please hit that like and subscribe button, get your comments in. It just helps with the algorithm with YouTube. So, yeah, please do like, subscribe for more gibbering on about nothing.
Absolutely. It's what we do best.
Yeah. But I'm good, mate. I'm good. It's, in full swing of holiday season now.
Out the window at the beach. Well, that's
it, mate. Miami, mate. Miami, yeah. Yeah. Back next week though, so
Not jealous. I'm in my LA
home. Back to the rain next week.
Yeah, I'm just just chilling in my LA home. As I do.
Well, look, this weekend it was the return of one of my favourite shows of the year, and has been probably since I was about 10 years old when I used to watch it with my mum.
Dressed in your Peter Pan Aladdin outfit or whatever it was.
No, I was 18.
Okay.
Eurovision. It was the Eurovision Song Contest, which historically Britain don't do very well in at all. But this week,
I don't like it. I used to watch it when I was younger, but then the political.
But you watched it though, didn't you?
Yeah, well, because I liked Sam Ryder.
Okay.
I follow him on TikTok.
Yeah.
But the last 10 years or so, I've really been, maybe even longer, I've been put off by it because of the politics. We can enter.
Yeah, I do. I've never really understood the politics in the Eurovision vote. I don't get it. Why does everybody hate us?
Well, we're just not very popular, us Brits, are we?
But why?
I don't know. Because we're two nice guys.
I mean, if only we were representative of
I know.
the whole of the UK.
I mean, to be fair, there are some people in the UK that I'd definitely not vote for. So yes, I do understand it. And I thought this year, we've not been in the EU. Sam Ryder, I really did like. I like him as a singer. I like his videos on TikTok. I thought I'll give it a watch. I just watched some football. I was in a good mood, and I got hooked. I was well into it.
So you don't watch it yearly then? No.
No.
Every year without fail, I watch that show.
Next year we'll do a live, and I'll have a little house party, and we'll have a Eurovision party.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are there any drinking rules for a Eurovision party?
Well, I think usually you just come. Most people will come dressed as a country, won't they? Do they? And they'll bring food or they'll bring a drink from that country.
That, and every time United Kingdom get nil point, take a shot.
Well, yeah. Look, I guess best place to start. Oh, actually, I was gonna say start with the overall winner of the show, but actually, there's two things I wanted to start with. Actually, so did you see the celebrity guests that were hiding in plain sight at the Eurovision? So the two celebrity entries that were, hiding.
No.
So the first one, I don't know if you remember this. If you remember this act, you probably will because it was
in the actual contestants.
Contestants, yeah.
Well, Rasmus.
Well, they're a rock band, aren't they? But they weren't exactly hiding. What I mean by hiding? But what I mean by this? So you got this one?
Yeah.
The Norway entry. Do you know who that was?
No.
No. That was Ben Adams from A1.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. His wife's Norwegian, isn't he? He lives in Norway now.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, that was Ben Adams singing from Norway.
Random.
Yeah, and then, Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
That's Moldova, wasn't it?
Oh,
Was that Moldova? I think it was Moldova, wasn't it?
I think so. Yeah, they were in.
Yeah, Adam Sandler. So yeah, two celebrity hiding. I don't understand why Ben Adams was hiding that he was actually him for what the big secret was like. But
he's not Norwegian, is he?
Yeah, but there's loads of people that have performed for different. Celine Dion won it for, was it Switzerland?
Did she?
Yeah.
My knowledge of, but is she? Well, she's not. She's
French Canadian.
You just having a good old cheeky Googler.
Yeah, I'm just having a quick Google. Switzerland, yeah.
Huh.
She won it in 1988, representing Switzerland. She was 20 years old.
Oh.
Yeah. And I know Mika does pretend that he is Italian, but
he's Lebanese British, isn't he?
Lebanese British, but he represented Italy previously. So there's been
I did enjoy his medley. I did like a bit of Mika. Yeah,
I like his older stuff was pretty cool, wasn't it?
Yeah, not so much his new one. Is it Yo Yo?
Do you know what? I've not even heard a new song from Mika in years.
No.
When I saw he was hosting, I had to check it wasn't 2007, to be honest.
Yeah, bit of Grace Kelly.
Yeah. So yeah, let's start with the winner then. So in first place, predictably.
Yeah, see, I don't know if I'm going to say something controversial here, but that pissed me off. To be blunt.
Because
I mean, I understand why Ukraine got the victory, but it was just a sympathy vote.
Yeah.
And that's the politics side of things. It wasn't a great song. In fact, probably one of the worst, it was dreadful. And and it wasn't even anything to do with the Ukraine situation or anything like that. It's just eventually become adopted as to do with what's going on over there.
Yeah, so I think the way they split it, don't they? So they have the professional vote and the public vote.
And the public vote.
The way the professional vote went with regards to Ukraine was probably about right.
Yes. Yeah, I'll accept that. Yeah. But the public vote.
The public, where they got 437 points, was ridiculous. That's insane. I mean, that's virtually saying that everybody gave them a 10 or a 12.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Because they were Ukraine.
Yeah.
I get it. They're going through
hell. They're going through hell at the moment.
But that doesn't mean you have to give them. I tell you what. Let's give them the World Cup.
Yeah.
In Qatar. This
may as well. Everybody just roll over and lose 10-0.
Yeah.
And let them, it just ruins the competition a little bit.
Yeah, because I think Sam did enough to win it. And I know we're British, so obviously our opinion on it is.
But he was without a doubt the best singer there.
Yeah,
without a doubt, you can't argue, and it is biased. We will come across biased as such, but the guy was banging. He's got a massive following.
Yeah.
It was brilliant, and it annoyed me that he had done so well, and then all of a sudden just got pipped by. And he was so humble.
Yeah, well, you got to be, haven't you?
Yeah,
You say pipped, but he lost by 165 points.
Oh yeah. But I mean, what did he get? 180? Or was it in the public vote?
Yeah, something like that. It's a 466 in total. Yeah. Which was so for me, he won. I'm taking Ukraine's vote out of that.
Yeah.
And so second place was so the rest of the votes was fairly close, which is how it normally is.
Sweden second.
No, so United Kingdom was second on 466. Spain was third on 459. Sweden 438, and then Serbia 312.
Can you do the Serbia dance?
No. Italy was actually surprising how low that one finished. Mahood and Blanc Italian top 100, and that song's been up there for so long.
100 songs in Italy at the moment.
Of course there are, but there's it was actually weird because I was listening to it the other day. And most of the songs in there are Italian speaking, and then Harry Styles pops up the other day. I was like, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a whole different topic on his own, that guy.
Yeah. But overall, what do you think of the show? Again, because you don't obviously watch it, but overall, what do you think of it?
I do like look at the highlights every year. It's probably the campest TV show in the world every year. Although it wasn't very camp this year, was it?
No,
probably the least camp it's been for a while. But it is a good giggle, not to be taken seriously.
I don't know about that.
Well, looking at some of the outfits. Did you hear Graham Norton? I don't know what nationality it was. She comes on with a green dress with a big lump on her shoulder, and he's like, she's got a shopping in her shoulder.
Yeah.
I do like Graham Norton as the.
Yeah, he is good. I mean, he had a really tough job to replace Terry Wogan, because Wogan was the king of Eurovision. But yeah, he does a really good job normally. I mean, I suppose as well, the reason why he's always so good is he brings a bit of comedy to us, getting our asses handed to us most years.
I think we all watch it expecting to come with nil point, United Kingdom nil point. Constantly.
There was one band that I was one artist that I was really surprised that did really badly. Was the German song.
Yeah,
the German Malik Harris, Rockstars. He got 6 points.
Yeah.
I was like,
and he was 0 points from the professionals.
I thought it was a good song.
Yeah, a few people said that they thought Germany's act was good, but maybe they're just the new Brits and just not popular at the moment.
The Germans.
Yeah,
Well, it would have been interesting if the Russians had been in it, wouldn't it? Nil point.
And when are Australia dropping out?
Yeah, I don't really understand Australia.
Well, my understanding is they were allowed to enter for the 60th anniversary or something as a one-off.
Okay.
And then they've just been stuck in it. I think their last year is next year, 2023.
Even if they win it, they're not allowed to host it, are they?
No. Well, let's talk about hosting next year.
Yeah. Because the President Zelensky has said that they're going to host it. Who's going to want to go?
Depends on what the situation is, but
yeah, but
it doesn't look like it's going to de-escalate anytime soon.
Let's just assume there's a war still going on.
No one's going.
Who's going to want to go? What artist is going to go? Yeah, I'll enter.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'll do it via Zoom.
Yeah, put me in a prime location to be blown up. Doesn't sound interesting, really, does it?
No.
And where they're going to host it from? If the country's in war, there's a lot of ruins. There's a lot of buildings. It's just yeah.
Well, you can't fly there.
No.
So yeah, it's interesting. It's an interesting one to see what
that war don't look like it's de-escalating anytime soon. With Finland and that getting told not to join NATO. But let's not talk about that. So it'll be interesting to see how they host that next year.
Yeah, I always thought, I wonder if they do. Obviously, they invited Australia, so I wondered if they ever invite the US, because obviously the US is obviously quite close to Europe. But
maybe they need to invite Russia, and maybe next year the Eurovision could be the reason the war stops.
Well, I just found out that America this year have hosted their own Eurovision. Obviously, it's not called Eurovision; it's called the American Song Contest. But this is the first year they've done it.
And is that all the states?
Yeah, all the states. But in true American style, it wasn't like the Eurovision. You get one show, one big night, all the glitz and glam. It was an 8 series, eight episodes. It was basically the X Factor, but for American states. And Snoop Dogg hosted it.
Guess what I'm watching tonight?
The American Eurovision.
Yeah.
It was hosted by Snoop Dogg and Kelly Clarkson.
Could not be any two more contrasting like musicians.
Yeah.
In any way whatsoever.
Yeah, 50 states and 50 states, 5 territories, and Washington DC competed. A total of 56 artists were singing their own music, and the results were decided by the viewers. Yeah,
maybe. When was the first?
Oh, it's March. It's done. So it's March. It was March.
Well, guess what we're doing a reacts to?
What's that?
That. We need to watch all the episodes.
Yeah.
And do a react.
Yeah, do that.
Homework time.
Give us something to talk about.
Yeah.
Cool. Anything else to say on the Eurovision?
Be interesting to watch next year's now. Next year, house party.
Should we go?
Shall we? Dad reacts live.
With from the bomb shelter in Ukraine.
Yeah. I wonder how much it actually costs to go.
I've actually looked into tickets to the Eurovision previously, and they're mega expensive.
Yeah.
But obviously next year, if it's in Ukraine, I don't know
cheap.
Don't know how popular that's going to be.
Well, I mean, fingers crossed for them that it's all sorted by then. They're back to normality, or as best as normality can bring. Or what they should do is be true gents and say, let's be realistic. Sam won. There you go, UK. You have it this year.
Yeah.
Zelensky, if you're watching, mate, which we all know he does, sort it out.
Peace.
Peace.